Hello everyone, today we will solve a LeetCode problem called Palindrome Number. The problem statement is given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. And palindrome means the number should be same from left to right or right to left. As given in the first example, input x is 121. If we write it in the reverse order, it's still 121, so it's palindrome number. In the second example, the given integer x is minus 121. If we write it in reverse order, we will get 1 to 1 and then negative sign. This is not same as negative sign 121. Therefore, it is not a palindrome number. If we are given any negative number, it won't be palindrome. Now let's solve the problem. We are given an integer x and we need to return whether it's a palindrome or not. One thing we have already seen that if x is less than 0, then it is not palindrome, so we will return false. If x is 0, we can return true because 0 is always palindrome, its reverse is also 0. But now if x is positive number, then first we need to calculate its reverse number and then we need to match those two numbers whether they are same or not. Now the range of x is from minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. But we cannot directly take its reverse because it may overflow or underflow. To avoid underflow or overflow, we can convert x from integer to long and then do the rest of the calculations. And I will create a function which will return the reverse of the given number. So it will return a long reverse. This will take in number n and return its reverse. Now I will call the reverse method here and I will pass n. That means I am taking reverse of n. So we have not implemented reverse method yet. We will do it shortly. And after that, I just need to check whether n is equal to r or not. If both are equal, that means n is equal to its reverse, which means n is palindrome. Now let's see how to calculate reverse of any given number. If we are given number 1, 2, 5, 3, then its reverse will be 3, 5, 2, 1. Now let's go step by step. Let's call the given number n. Now if we divide n by 10, we will get 125 and the remainder will be 3. That means n by 10 is 125 and n mod 10 is 3. So d will be 3. Now we need to append this digit d to the r. For that first we need to multiply r by 10 and then we will add d. So r will be 10 into r plus d which will be 3. So the new value of r is 3 and new value of n will be n by 10 which is 125. That means we have taken the right most digit of n and we put it at the leftmost position of r. Now n is 125. Again, if we divide n by 10, we are left with 12. That will be the new value of n, and the d will be n mod 10 which is 5, and r will be 10 into r plus d. Initial value of r is 3, so the new value of r will be 35. Again, value of n is 12. If we divide n by 10, we are left with 1 which is the new value of n, and remainder is 2 which is the value of d. R will be 10 into r plus d which is 352. Now at the end, the value of n is 1. If we divide n by 1, then we are left with 0 which will be the new value of n, and that means this is our last iteration. The remainder is 1 which is the value of d. R will be 10 into r plus d. The initial value of r is 352. Now since n is 0, we won't iterate any further and our value of r is reverse of n. So the reverse of n is 3, 5, 2, 1. Now let's see how to write code for reverse function. Initially I will have r as 0, and while n is greater than 0, the digit will be n mod 10, and r will be 10 into r plus d, and n will be n by 10. Now we will keep dividing n by 10, n will become 0, then we will be out of the while loop, and then we can return r. So the reverse method will calculate the reverse of given number n, and in the each palindrome method we will calculate reverse of n. If n and reverse of n both are equal, then we will return true, otherwise we will return false. We know that n mod 10 will be one digit only, so we can just typecast it into int. Yeah, let's run it again. Now let's try to submit our solution. Great, so our solution got accepted. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video with another problem. Thank you.